It's time to wake up, Warriors.
Even though Charlie and the Chocolate Factory finished up its last week, the memories during this experience will last forever. Stay tuned to see how this show shaped the seniors this year.
The Warriors esports team had a fantastic weekend at the PIEA Championships, bringing home 3 wins for the program. Stay tuned for more info on how this competition played out.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors. Good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to this morning's edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Wednesday, April 16th. I'm Maddie Longo.
And I'm Alyssa Arco.
And we're ready to dive in. This year's musical, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, closed up shop last Sunday as the cast took their last bows of the show. The seniors took their last bows on the PTGG stage. Colin Rotesic spoke to one of these seniors and the Drama Guild's organizer to learn about the 2025 class's lasting impact on Penn Trafford Drama Guild.
I can honestly say that the class of 2025 has been the most genuine and kind and dedicated and talented and friendly and all of the positive adjectives that you can think of since they were freshmen. When most people don't feel the excitement, they still are excited and want to perform, and it's just a really great environment that they create, and I hope that the underclassmen see that and they want to carry on that tradition.
It has impacted my life a lot because, well, I'm always here at rehearsal. I made a lot of good friends, and I just love performing on stage. So performing and being with my friends had just made it like one of the best experiences of my life. I'm definitely gonna miss, performing on stage. I love performing. It's one of my passions, and I'm gonna miss performing on stage with my friends. These people here in the drama club we're so tight-knit, and it's just going to be a little difficult for me to, let go and accept that I'm graduating and this is my last year here.
We're going to miss you. Please don't ever forget your experiences with the Penn Trafford Drama Guild for life lessons. Don't forget to drink water and stay hydrated and take your Zicam. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to wear deodorant. All the important things in life. We wish you the best of luck. We're going to miss you.
This has been Colin Rotesic reporting for PTTV.
This is my little pumpkin. Smile for the camera.
This past weekend, the Warrior esports team competed in the PIEA Championships, and they were able to bring home wins for 3 different games, making this one of the best years in the team's history. The teams are now preparing for the state playoffs to attempt to carry on their win streak even further.
So, okay, these are the PIEA State Esport Rocket League Championships, Smash Championships, Valorant Championships, and Overwatch. We had 4 teams that qualified. Rocket League Division 1, Division 2 both made it. Smash Division 1 made it. And we also had a Valorant Division 2 team make it. That's our only Valorant team. The location on Saturday, we're at Pitt Greensburg for the Westmoreland side of the state. And then on Sunday, it was at Robert Morris for the western side of the state as well. There's multiple regional brackets that are set up, Western, Eastern, and then there's like a central one as well. So we're on the Western side. The day started off, we fell in Rocket League Division 1 in a close matchup, but right after Division 2 played at Pitt Greensburg on Saturday, we won our first Valorant championship in 3 years, which is awesome. We had a lot of success early on. We won in Game 3 of overtime. I mean, just incredible work there. And then on Sunday, we beat Shadyside Academy in Game 7. I believe it was 5-4. Really cool underdog story as well for Smash. We were like the lowest seed in the playoffs, and we took down multiple higher seeds than us. And then Joey Hallaby won us the championship. He was the 2nd seed, and he defeated Bell Vernon's 2nd seed to capture our victory 3-2. Yeah, 3 championships, and we're now at 10 championships overall. Since 2020 in the PIEA Tech League. So after these are regional championships, now we get into state playoffs. So the goal of the PIEA, Pennsylvania Interscholastic Esports Association, is to crown a champion of the state of Pennsylvania in each division for each title. Because these 3 teams won the championships, they're going to be higher seeded than most other teams because they won the fall championship. So that's going to put us in a good position. And the state championships will be at Mount Aloysius on May 31st and June 1st, which is awesome. I'm so proud of all of these kids. It's funny how things work out. You know, all season we struggle. Sometimes we struggle to get matches. At one point, I almost barred the Valorant team from playing any more matches because they weren't communicating. And then next thing you know, they start stepping up, they start getting involved, and it's just a total team effort. And that's the same with Smash, Rocket League. These kids are so dedicated, and I appreciate their hard work more than I'll ever know. And this is my true passion. It's so cool to see it come to fruition with all of our hard work.
This has been Luke Champlain reporting for PTTV.
Attention juniors and seniors, the last day to buy prom tickets, fill out the table form, and turn in outside guest forms is today. Prom will take place on Friday, May 2nd at Core Event Center. You must be off the restricted list to purchase prom tickets, and you must remain off the restricted list to attend prom. Outside guest forms can be picked up outside of room 138 or in the main office. Please visit the PT Prom website that was emailed to all juniors and seniors for more information.
Mrs. Crystalite's sculpture classes have been hard at work on making their first ever peep show. The students created scenes using art supplies and peeps. Voting starts and ends today, so make sure to go downstairs to the fishbowl and vote. Here's Mrs. Crystalite with more on this event.
Hi PT, please come vote on our first annual peep show. It is Sculpture 2 students created some scene from pop culture or movies or books or anything like that, and recreated those in sculpture using the just born peeps and chicks. Please come vote in the fishbowl in 3 categories: creativity, craftsmanship, and the amount of detail. Happy Easter, everyone. Enjoy your spring break. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to the Easter basket winners, Celia Sperber, Jacob Dormeyer, Adidami Adedamila, and PTTV's very own Owen Tickerhoof. There are still 3 eggs that have not been claimed, so 3 new completely different eggs have been hidden. The ones from yesterday are now completely void and won't be accepted. Find one of those 3 eggs and bring it to Mrs. Martini in room 141 by the end of the day to claim one of the remaining prizes. If you won something yesterday, you cannot win again today. Thank you to everyone who participated and looked for eggs. Happy Easter.
Attention seniors, the yearbook staff needs your photos for the senior slideshow to be aired on one of your last days of school. Please email photos from your elementary school, middle school, and high school years to pthsyearbook@penntrafford.org. The photo should feature small or large groups of students and must be of seniors only. The deadline is Friday, April 25th.
Now let's send it over to Karina for our sports rundown. Good morning, Karina. What do you have for us?
Thanks, Maddie. The boys lacrosse team welcomed Gateway for a section matchup where the Warriors had an outstanding performance. The Warriors' offense started strong, putting in 9 goals before the start of the second quarter. The defense held strong with the Warriors not letting up a single goal in the first 3 quarters. The Warriors defeated the Gators 18-2. The boys' volleyball team traveled to Hempfield, where the Warriors sadly fell short to the Spartans 3-2. Their next matchup is next Thursday, April 24th, where they welcome Armstrong. The wind and sleet didn't stop the Warriors softball team from having a slugfest on their senior night. PT welcomed Kiski area for a section match, defeating the Cavaliers 18-2. Senior Bella Ruby led the Warriors in scoring, hitting 2 home runs and driving in 6 runs. Senior Cam Ponko also hit a home run for PT and scored 3 runs. PT was dominant at the plate, drawing 10 walks. Senior Jaden Pellis earned the win in the circle and held Kiski to only 1 hit and 1 earned run. The Warriors traveled to Armstrong for a 3:30 section match. Good luck, PT softball. The boys and girls track team headed over to Hempfield yesterday for a match against both Hempfield and Indiana. The boys team beat Indiana area 121-23 and beat Hempfield area 80-70. Tommy Cheplick won the 100, 200, and 400 meters and long jump. Jake McGee won the 800 and 1600 meters. Eagles Let won in the 110 and 300 meter hurdles. Logan Kerstetter won in discus and javelin, and the boys won the 4x4. The boys will advance to WPIAL playoff semifinals for the third consecutive year. The girls' team beat Indiana area 82.33 to 62.67, but sadly lost to Hempfield. Aaliyah McPherson won javelin, and the girls won the 4x4. Congratulations to our track team on a great meet. Tonight in sports, the tennis team welcomes Franklin Regional for a 3:30 matchup. The softball team travels to Armstrong for a 3:45 game against the Riverhawks. The boys volleyball team loads the buses to North Allegheny for a 7 o'clock matchup against the Tigers. The girls lacrosse team travels to Mount Lebanon for a 7:30 face-off. Good luck to our Warriors tonight, and check PT Athletics' Twitter account for any weather-related cancellations. That's all I have for sports today. Now let's send it back to Maddie and Alyssa at the desk.
And that concludes today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. We now invite you to stand for the pledge of the flag. This has been Maddie Longo
And Alyssa Arco.
Have a great day,
PT.